Well, good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Hope everybody's having a great start to your day. My name is Jeff Street. I teach people how to make money from home online, and excited to share a message with you guys this evening that was inspired by a conversation I had with somebody last night. I was doing a Zoom presentation, and one of my up-and-coming leaders, Sean Smith. Sean, this one is for you, buddy. You know, he said something at the end of the meeting. We're in a breakout room talking to some people, and here's what he said. He said, you know what? I didn't have a guest today, but here's what I do. Even on days where I don't have a prospect, I get on and jump on at least one meeting anyway so I can go out and have my daily dose of positivity. And you know what? That's something that's so important. As soon as he said it, I was like, Sean, you're absolutely right. Matter of fact, what you just said is going to turn into my Facebook Live message tomorrow morning. So, you know, again, here we are. You know, and the reason being is we're all like a cell phone. Now, what do I mean by that? Now, think about this. Think about your cell phone. You know, think about your phone. With your cell phone, at the end of the day, what needs to happen to it? Good morning, Mark. At the end of the day, what needs to happen to it is it needs to get charged. Now, if you forget to charge your phone at night, what most likely will happen when you wake up in the morning, the battery is dead. The phone is dead. The phone's not working. Well, you know what? If we don't plug ourselves in to a positive environment, if we stay too long without being plugged in, our battery starts to die. So it's so important to stay plugged in so you can go out and continue to have that, charge. Sometimes the meeting needs you and sometimes you need the meeting. That's what a mentor of mine told me so many years ago, that sometimes your positivity, sometimes a great thing that's going on in your life, it's got to go out and be there to inspire other people. And then sometimes you need to hear that inspiration from others. You need to get charged. You need to get filled back up. You need to get yourself back on track. See, if you're walking through the woods with a compass and you start to get off track and you're holding the compass, what does the compass do? It gets you back on track. See, I believe in life, it's so important to be around people that inspire you, to hear the stories. It gives you belief. And if you don't have your belief yourself, you got to feed off of other people's beliefs. See, you are the average of the 5 people that you hang around with the most. And a mentor of mine told me years ago, he said, Jeff, in the home-based business arena, if a lone ranger is a broke stranger. A lone ranger is a broke stranger. So again, it's so important for people to go out and get plugged in. For me, some of the meetings that I didn't want to go to were the ones that impacted me the most. Those are the ones where I had the biggest breakthroughs. Matter of fact, a presentation that I didn't plan on doing, a meeting that I wasn't going to go out and do, a meeting that I didn't want to do, is the meeting, because I did it anyway, that I went out and I met my wife. I met my wife, Melissa, at a meeting that I didn't want to go to, but I just went anyway. See, staying plugged in is so important. So you got to go out and marinate in positivity. You know what? And some people, just like some meat needs to marinate, some meat needs to marinate longer for it to taste good. Some of us as individuals have been surrounded by so much negativity in our life that we got to marinate in even more positivity to get us to the place where we're conditioned, where we have the right mindset, where we're ready to go out and win in a big, big way. You got to stay plugged in. You got to stay consistent. Consistency is the key in anything. And I know that there's some people maybe watching this video, they're like, man, like I haven't been plugged in. My battery's definitely drained. My battery had definitely been dying. I haven't been plugged in. And one thing I've seen too, which is really unfortunate, is sometimes in our industry, when people haven't been plugged in a while, when people have gotten off track, when people have gotten away, when they hadn't picked up that compass in a while to get themselves back on track, sometimes people get embarrassed. And sometimes people are like, oh, I let them down. They're not gonna accept me if I come back. That's totally garbage in your mind. For me, I just have a love of people. And I found that people that become big leaders in this industry generally have a love of people. And all of a sudden you see somebody you haven't seen in a while, and when you see them, you're excited. You're excited to see them. See, people will, I believe in everything inside of me. If you've kind of gotten off track, but you plug back in, you will be blown away with how much people are going to be excited to see your face, with how much people are going to be excited to help you get back on track, with how much people are going to go out and be excited about going out and help you make things happen for yourself. Matter of fact, if you're watching this message right now and there's somebody that you know that you believe in, and maybe they've gotten off track, maybe they got to get plugged back in, maybe they need that charge, and that's something that every single one of us, needs. Let me tell you that, because again, it's like a cell phone. If you go too long without charging it, the battery starts to die. So if you know somebody's like that and you're watching this message, tag them in this video. Let them know somebody's going to welcome them back with open arms. And the other thing I'll tell you guys is this. A little bit of movement is the first step to momentum. A little bit of movement is the first step to momentum. So tag somebody in the video that you think needs to hear this, that you think really needs to understand why they got to get plugged in. If that's you and you're listening today, find the next event that's going on in your team. In today's time with Zoom meetings, it's easy to get plugged into something. Matter of fact, I bet you there's something that's going on today that you can get plugged into that's that first step to going out and creating momentum for yourself personally, creating momentum for your business, creating momentum in your life, because there's so much negativity that's out there. And not only do we need a daily dose of the business, but we need a daily dose of positivity. And that's why I love our industry so much, because it's people encouraging other people, people inspiring other people. And again, sometimes you got to marinate a little longer. Sometimes you just need to hear story after story after story until you find somebody that reminds you of you and you see what they did, how they broke through, how they made it happen. And because you can relate to them and you saw them do it, all of a sudden you believe that you can do it as well, and you do something incredible because of the fact that you didn't drift off, or if you did, you came back and you just went out and made something happen for yourself. So my name is Jeff Street. I teach people how to make money from home online. Drop a comment that says stay plugged in. Drop a comment that says stay plugged in. Share the video if you think that somebody else can get something out of today's message. Again, tag somebody you think that needs to hear this. And if you're that person and you're listening and you are the person that needs to hear this, just know that people are going to accept you back with open arms, or maybe a Zoom palm and in fist pump, a Zoom fist pump. In these days, whatever the case may be, people want to go out and see you win. And again, let us be that compass that gets you back on track. So hope everybody has an incredible rest of your day. God bless. Have a wonderful Friday. Stay plugged in. Hit the share button. Yes, Jose Ramos. Good morning, brother. Tell people to stay plugged in. And again, have an incredible rest of your day, guys. Talk to you soon.